Okay, I'm going to talk about Tali, our kitten, the kitten of the family, and not normal, as you can see. It's raining, it's overcast, not the normal beautiful sunny day, and the neighbors we've got guests over talking, and there's construction, and normally I have this, peaceful, idyllic scene here. I don't have that this morning. Perhaps that's perfectly appropriate for Tal Monster. He's just a bundle of energy and causes lots of havoc and chaos, okay? And of course, delightful. So, Tali. Gazing into his eyes, I become entranced. His pupils a black hole pulling me in. I surrender into those eyes. Him in my lap and I in his heart. I fall. I am smitten by this kitten. About 8 months ago, I had an urge to get a kitten with one primary goal in mind, a playmate and best friend of Chucky, my inner child. Now, I knew that it would not only be fun and games. Like an infant, a kitten takes a major commitment of time and energy. With an infant, one must child-proof the house, just as one must kitten-proof the house, making sure no valuable or dangerous things are around, because both infants and kittens will explore and find mischief in every nook and cranny of your home. So I contacted some of the rescue organizations here in Chiang Mai, and one, Adopt Meow, had several. A pair of orange tabbies, a wiry, wild-looking black stray, and a tabby. Just like Miko, when I first saw his picture, somehow I knew that it was the one, but I had promised my wife B to take some time and make sure that whatever kitten I chose would be good for the family as a whole. I went to see him in his foster home, and although I did not take him home, I wondered why he wasn't with me on the way home and why I would need to make another long trip to get him. But a promise is a promise, so I left without him, and when I got home, I immediately messaged his foster mom that I was coming back the following day to get him. Once home, as the poem states, I was smitten. Smitten by those big green eyes, his fierce masculine playfulness, and his deeply feminine affection. The next task was to rename him. The woman from Adopt Meow had named him Pomelo, which is a large Asian citrus fruit, which did not suit him at all, it seemed. It didn't take long for me to choose Tali in honor of one of my most significant cat companions when I lived in California. From the onset, my biggest goal with Tali was to integrate him successfully into our family of 4 other cats. If you know cats and cat dynamics well, you know that bringing a new cat into a home with more and more cats can be traumatic and difficult. Cats are extremely territorial and usually don't take well to strangers, human or feline. I knew it wouldn't necessarily be an easy task, but I was eager to accept the challenge. So the next 3 months were full of grumpiness and growls from the other cats, zeal and naughtiness from Tali, and ongoing scuffles between them. They did their best to avoid his constant advances, offers, no, demands really, of play and affection. Slowly, they acquiesced to his charm, and charm he has an abundance of. As you might suspect if you know Ciara, she was the first to tolerate, then accept, and even to start to play with him. Miko soon followed suit. Often after dinner, they would zip around the house chasing each other. Even Shanti not only began to tolerate him, but even feigned affection a time or two. As you can see, my goal has been accomplished, with the exception of Prissy. She was, and is, the one holdup, and would have nothing to do with Tali's persistent nagging for love, play, and affection. Although she has softened her vehemence against him somewhat, she still wants nothing to do with him. Which presents me with my next big goal, to get Prissy to accept, love, and show affection for Tali.
Prissy, it's okay, baby. It's okay.
Tali has so many aspects of his furry felineness to love. The adorable kitten with eyes like puddles, best friend of Chucky who can't get enough playtime with Tali. Tali the hunter, who brings his prey into the lair as testament of his prowess as a fierce young hunter. Tali the naughty kitty, who gets into things and knocks over things he shouldn't, and who used to spray in the house. And most importantly, Tali, the constant companion, often at my feet, tripping me if I'm not careful, on my desk helping me, or hanging on the porch with me. I love them all, for they comprise a creature of enormous range of expression, each touching and activating a corresponding quality within myself. Most likely you've had the experience of being adored and know how deeply satisfying adoration is. I deeply and sincerely love Tali's adoration. He is utterly content when he's close to his daddy, and daddy is too.